Bounty hunters deal in corpses. Some for the thrill of the hunt, some for the promise of payment. In a land where life has no value, death has its price. So when your ugly face makes it to a poster, you better run or hide, else the long hand of justice will surely find you. And as for Shorty here, hiding is not an option anymore.
Jack! What the hell? I thought you were dead, man.
And yet, Shorty, here I am.
Whatever's the price, I'll pay you double.
That's not how this works.
I didn't do shit, Jack. Just leave me alone.
To catch someone running away from you, you better start running too.
Jack, please. You know I had nothing to do with what they did to you. I don't know where they are, Jack. I swear.
Huh? Is that a letter?
Shorty, I couldn't help but notice your absence in most of the latest Calavera's endeavors. Not that your particular skills, or lack thereof, would ever be an asset of high value, but one has to have respect for the strength in numbers. And when the anticipated number of gentlemen doesn't show up when expected, the overall quality of the operation suffers. So let me be absolutely clear. In 5 days' time, you will go to Sierra Hormiguero and meet your associates there, you good-for-nothing, mentally defective sot, or I will personally find you, tie you to a wagon, and drag you through the desert until there's not an inch of skin left on your miserable booze-filled body. I hope that my message is expressed sufficiently clearly, and that it finds you in good health. Regards, M.
Sierra Hormiguero. This land once belonged to the Indians, but those days are long gone. Abandoned homes and haunted burial grounds are all that's left of a once proud nation.
Had to come all the way from Driftwood. Next time he wants something done, he can do it himself, that fancy bastard. Hey, who the hell are you? And Shorty? Where's Shorty?
Shorty sent me.
Like hell he did.
Bet they were expecting someone else.
Yeah? Yeah?
Snakke recognizes the barking of this gun. Jack, welcome back.
It's been a long time, old man. These gentlemen were about to pay you a visit. Convince them otherwise.
Old Snakke is grateful. These brutes carried an essence of hostility. Jack saved old man a lot of trouble.
Just repaying the debt.
But what brings Jack to old Snakke?
Managed to track down Shorty. He was supposed to meet those fellas over there. Heard them say they came from Driftwood.
These men were not the first, nor will they be the last. Talk of a steam-breathing iron beast has brought a lot of unwanted commotion lately. The Earth Mother cries as iron and fire tear her lands apart.
The Earth Mother. Right. Listen, Shorty had a letter on him, bearing the symbol of a skull. Looks strangely familiar. Might be worth following this trail and see where it leads me.
Is Jack going on a hunt? What prey does he hope to catch?
I am on a hunt. For 5 years already. But now I may finally have a scent to those bastards.
The desire for vengeance consumes Jack's mind ever since Snakke pulled him out of death's embrace. Jack's body is slowly healing, but his spirit is not.
Speaking of which, I might need to take some of your healing potions with me. Could you make some for me?
If that is your wish, Snakke will need herbs. They grow on the sacred rock not far from here. Bring them and old shaman will start brewing.
All right. I'll be back soon.
Snaky Eyes is said to be the last of his kind, an indie ant shaman. How many plants does one need to brew a potion? I would say 3, at least. Guess that's the plant we're looking for. What's this? Seems like some kind of a gun part. Made out of solid gold? I've heard of this before, but thought it was only a legend. Might be worth keeping an eye out for other such parts. Running errands for the old shaman might be a drag, but his potions can do wonders.
Has Jack found the herbs? Yes, good. That will be enough. These will heal Jack's body, but they cannot mend the spirit. Take care, friend Jack.
Don't you worry about my spirit, old man. Much obliged for the potions.
Another gun barks.
No doubt those bandits from earlier were part of a larger group. You stay put. I'm gonna see to our guests.
Nabbing that wench from Driftwood was a mistake. Boss said to lay low. If he finds out, he's gonna be so pissed. You heard that?
You boys got lost? Taking a little stroll with the lady?
Sir, these crooks took me,
You shut up! And you! Who the hell are you? I suggest that you be on your way and forget that you've seen us. Or else.
Lady, when you hear a strange sound, drop to the ground. There will be blood. May I? You asked for this. May I?
Thank you, sir. These Calavera brutes do whatever they want. If you didn't come when you did,
You're from Driftwood?
Yes, I work at the Heart Saloon there.
Good. We're leaving then. Lead the way.
Well, here we are. Welcome to Driftwood, I guess. I'm sure that Queen would like to thank you for saving me and all.
The Queen?
It's a name, not a title. Although it sometimes sure feels like it. She runs the saloon.
I see. Okay, I'll go pay her a visit then.
See you, stranger.
May I interest you in one of our newest pieces?
This is him, ma'am. The one that saved me.
Is that right, stranger? Did you really save my girl here?
So it would seem.
For that, you have my thanks. Darling, go prepare the room for the gentleman here, would you? From the look of him, I think he'll stay for a while. Ain't that right, stranger?
I reckon so.
Right away, ma'am.
I don't suppose the room's on the house.
For a night or two, as long as I'm feeling thankful. Then, we'll see. After all, this is a saloon, not a charity.
So, I guess that a lot of people come through this establishment. Say, have you ever seen this symbol on one of them? The guys that took your girl had it on them as well.
Yes, I have. It's the Calaveras, those sons of mutts. They've been causing a lot of trouble in these parts lately. The railroad brought a lot of trash to my doorstep, but these guys are of the worst kind. Don't get me wrong, gangsters, crooks, and even some cold-blooded killers are among some of our best customers. But kidnapping one of my girls? That's a declaration of war right there.
Calaveras. It's a funny name. They're gangsters. What's the law doing about them?
Very little. There's a bounty office in town. Might be there's even a bounty on some of these bastards. But everyone's too scared to go after them. If you want to give it a shot, there's not much of a competition. But hey, I got a bar to tend to, and your room's probably ready by now. So, see you around, stranger.
Bounty office should be next door. And since Jack's gonna be here for a while, you might as well take a little walk around town.
What can I do for you, sir?
Fernando Garcia Pequeño. Goes by the name of Shorty. He won't be troubling anyone anymore. I'm here to collect.
Of course. May I see the body?
The body ended up in really bad shape. You understand.
Sir, I am sure you're well aware that it is our policy that without the body, alive or dead, serving as evidence, once you bring us the body, we put it in jail, or the graveyard, or wherever it fits, and only then you'll receive your reward. Once you bring us the body, we put it in jail. So, if you really have dispatched Mr. Pequeño this time, it was for free. Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Goddamn bureaucrats.
Sullivan. That's a familiar face for Jack. The two of them have some history, and let's say they didn't part on good terms. Guess it's no wonder he's working with the Calaveras now. Where there's money to be made, you can be sure that old Sully is involved.
You're the preacher here?
That I am, son. And you must be the newcomer. The one that rescued one of Queen's girls. That was very noble of you.
Well, I just killed the men she was with. Not that they gave me much of a choice.
Oh, those poor souls. A pity that it couldn't have been resolved without bloodshed.
Sometimes bad people have to die, Padre. Or even more bloodshed might follow.
I don't believe it's up to you or me to decide that, son.
Think they decided it themselves when they pulled their guns on me. Good day to you, Padre. See you around.
To you as well, son.
Ah, if it isn't the esteemed gunslinger, savior of damsels in distress himself. Why, welcome to our dear town. If shooting gangsters is your thing, I'm sure you're gonna love it here. Me, I like you already.
Well, you seem awfully cheerful for an undertaker.
What can I say? 'Tis better doing this above ground than lying stiff down below doing nothing. And you know what they say. When your job becomes your hobby, you don't have to work a day in your life. And I got a feeling that with you here, there won't be any shortage of work to do.
Would hate to disappoint you.
You're back already. Can I help you with something, stranger?
Sullivan. Name ring a bell?
Yeah, I've heard of him before. He's pretty high up in the Calaveras hierarchy. Never met him, but some of his guys used to come here. My girls overheard them once. Said they were leaving for the Rusty Rocks. They're probably just holed up there. Used to be an old iron mine, but there wasn't much iron left, so the operation stopped.
Rusty Rocks, Might be worth checking out.
Be my guest. If Sullivan's boys are really there, maybe you'll end up checking out of your room sooner than I expected.
Well, only one way to find out. And by the way, the name's Jack.
Jack? Good to know. Just in case they would need to put a name on your tombstone.